Can you hear those sirens? Yeah, that's the difference between physical attraction and emotional connection. And that's what we're going to talk about in this video as soon as those sirens shut the F up. So the difference between physical attraction and emotional connection is a little bit different between men and women. There's a lot of things that both men and women need, but we need in different ways. But for a man, typically, if he's going to be interested in a woman, there has to be that sexual attraction where basically you get a boner for the girl you're interested in, right? So if that's not there, then you're probably not even going to be interested in an emotional connection. However, women are different. Some ladies, if they're really feminist, they might say otherwise, but I'll tell you what, almost all the women that come to me who are having a difficulty with this, like friends with benefits or whatever, at some point or another, they become attached to the person, even if they thought they only wanted friends with benefits or just a casual sexual connection. Because women bond, and it's the way our brains are developed, and also it's society, but whatever, it is the way it is. So here's the thing. Men, typically, you know that you're attracted to someone because you want to have sex with her. But women, they don't always know instantly if they want to have sex with you. Even if they find that you are attractive or handsome or appealing physically to them, it doesn't mean that they actually want to have sex with you. Women tend to want to bond. We need to bond with a man in order to be able to have the potential for a long-term commitment with someone. Now, if she's not looking for that because she's young or because she's messed up, well, that's different. But if you are someone who is looking for a healthy, long-term relationship, then these are the things that you need to pay attention to. So for a woman, the physical attraction part, of course, is that we want to kiss you and do other things. Possibly not in public. Probably not in public. Maybe not in public, depending on who the chick is. But anyway, whereas the emotional connection is that we care about your feelings, your desires, your goals in life, and generally the things that are important to you as a man. And if there are any women watching this, that's when you know that he's actually more than physically attracted to you, is when he cares about your values and your goals and your feelings and the things that are important to you. So if for either side, if you are looking at the person or thinking about the person that you're considering and considering them more than just what are we going to do next time we're in the bedroom or in the elevator or wherever you like to do things sexual, then there's potentially more of an emotional connection. And like I said, if you want to be able to bond for long term, you need to have both physical attraction. You want to be able to cuddle and do other things with each other, have sex and be passionate if you really want the opportunity to have a successful, happy, long-term relationship. But you also need that emotional connection. And emotional connection comes from compatibility in terms of values and interests. And it also comes with vulnerability in terms of sharing secrets. So I talked about revealing emotions for men in another video, and you don't want to reveal, actually I think it was in the comments section, but anyways, you don't want to reveal everything all at once because you want that person to feel like, not that they've just earned it, but they've earned your trust, right? Like that you're not just going around sharing your most intimate secrets with anybody who will ask. You want to kind of gauge where you're at in the relationship and move forward by revealing a little bit over time, so that that person feels like they're the one who has extra value because you've entrusted them with that vulnerability. And again, vulnerability and connection are in the same kind of boat, if you will. I don't know where boat came from, but anyway. They're kind of in that same group, whereas physical attraction is whatever your visual is, or sometimes it's about character and charisma. But no matter how charismatic you are, a woman might want to sleep with you because you can develop the skills of a pickup artist, but she won't necessarily actually want to have a long-term relationship with you unless you have some of these other qualities that will build an actual intimate connection between you two. So I don't know if that actually covered that topic, but there's actually another video I'm going to do hopefully in the near future on a set of questions. They're designed to make you fall in love by graduations of revealing personal things about yourself. So if you want to build connection, you go to the intimate part of the relationship where it's not physical and you are discussing or chatting or getting to know each other in ways that the world doesn't necessarily know about, or maybe other people in their lives, like their best friends or family, might know about, but they don't reveal to just anyone. And the same for you, whatever side you're on as far as that goes. Anyway, so that is the major difference between physical attraction and emotional connection. It is the bonding, and it actually happens in a different area of the brain. So when you have physical attraction and you have emotional connection, that relationship and the desire for each other is much stronger. So if you want to be able to win a woman's heart long term, you need to have both. And in fact, ladies, if you're watching this, that's also how you win a man's heart, because if they're going to be interested in a long-term relationship, they have to have that emotional connection and bond, and they need to be able to see you as more than a sex toy. And same the other way around, though it's less so. Women don't find it. Healthy, mature women looking for a long-term relationship are typically not just looking for a hookup. And even the ones that think they are, they often are fooling themselves and find that they become more attached because of sexual, not intimacy, but the act of it. So some of the ways you can tell if it's just sexual attraction or if it's actually an emotional connection is whether or not the person you're interested in invites you into their life. Like, are they introducing you to their friends or inviting you to do things with friends? Have you ever met their family or been invited to meet their family? Do they see you outside in the world? Or is it just getting together for sex? So things that are non-sexual activities together, if someone is inviting you, or if you're inviting someone else to do non-sexual activities in the real world now or in the future, then that means that there's a potential for an emotional connection, or they're already feeling it. And even though women, even if they say they don't want to bond, if they're actually avoiding bonding because they just want casual relationship, then guys, you've got to actually listen to that, because she may change her mind, but if she doesn't want to, then she's not ready for a relationship, and she's probably got some issues that she may need to deal with before being ready for a relationship. So don't hope for potential, never go for potential. And if you find yourself in that situation where you have gone for potential and you're not getting it, well, sorry, but that you were told up front. And yes, sometimes people change their mind, but if they're honest with you at the beginning and they follow through, then it's your own fault for sticking in there hoping for something else, if that a person is either not interested in or not capable of.